Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the Nike Air Force 180 mids. As you guys can see, it comes in the brown Nike sportswear box. Give you guys a quick look at the label. The pair I have here is a size 9.5 US and the colorway is photo blue, white, black, and wolf gray. Notice that it says new Air Force 180 mid. There's a reason for that and I'll explain that in just a second. Get these out of the box so you can get a good look at them. And as far as this shoe goes, the reason why it is technically the new version of the Air Force 180 mid is because it is a retro release, but it's not exactly the same as the original model. It also shares the name with a different shoe. So this is the Air Force 180 mid that I have for you today. And a lot of you guys have probably recognized this shoe ever so slightly, or at least the midsole, with this guy right here. This is also an Air Force 180 mid. This is the Olympics colorway, as you guys can see. I do have a review video on that if you want to check that out. I'll leave an annotation on screen. But as far as what's different between both of these two shoes, that's exactly as the original was, whereas this one is not. They share the exact same midsole and kind of sole on the shoe itself. They're exactly the same on both models, but this is different from the original, and I'll explain why. The original version, if you're not familiar with it, or you don't know the backstory, just search Nike Air Force 180 highs. And what you're going to find is a shoe that looks just like this from about this point down. From this point up, you're going to get this ridiculously high cut sneaker that has these really huge, kind of crazy looking pumps running all the way around the top of the leg. And at the time, that was the basketball shoe to have. I believe the shoe was originally released in like 91 or 92. I'm not 100% on that one. But because of legal reasons, Nike couldn't retro the shoe and use the pumps. I believe there's some kind of like patent or copyright with the pump. Only Reebok is allowed to use them, I believe. So that's why there is no pump on there, and that's why it's called the new Air Force 180 mid. And like I said, the original version of this shoe was a high as opposed to being a mid. But nonetheless, I think this is a very good looking sneaker. This photo blue colorway, depending on the colorway you get, the material varies on the upper. But in the photo blue, the upper is pretty much all 100% nubuck, which looks really, really nice. The quality feels good. And I really like the look of this photo blue colorway. So you have all these different overlays, a little bit different from the other Nike Air Force 180 mid like I showed you guys. You have a very small Nike swoosh, kind of that old style, less modern looking Nike swoosh stitched on in like a white nubuck material. And then all the rest of the overlays, like I said, are like a blue nubuck, really high quality. Blue nubuck tongue, you have the Force logo right there, stitched in wolf gray with the outline in black. The blue laces on there. You have these kind of ankle pads where the pumps would have been or would have started, because like I said guys, this was a ridiculously high sneaker. Seriously, look up those Google images. It might make you laugh a little bit. And then of course you have on the back the Nike Air logo, this one little tab. And then you have these very large wings here with these pads, like I said earlier. White liner on the inside. The insole is all white with the Nike logo right at the heel as well. These little pieces of plastic right here on the kind of eye stays. Really unusual lacing system how they did it there, if you guys can watch that. It's not exactly straight. It's all over the place. And it's really interesting to me that this used to be a basketball shoe, because I think nowadays nobody would really play in these. I haven't seen anybody in the NBA wearing these yet. I don't think I will either, because it just seems like a really clunky shoe that I really wouldn't want to do any kind of physical activity in other than just walking around. As far as the midsole goes, it is a combination of a couple different colors. You do have the blue on the front half of the midsole, especially wrapping around the toe here. And then you have this very cool kind of fade from a speckled, a black with the white speckling, fades to like a wolf gray, and then fades to the white. And then of course you do have the 180 Air unit that's completely clear all the way through, even on the sole, which looks really, really good. Of course, until it yellows. You have the blue on the back with a little bit of white as well. And then of course that same kind of fade with the speckling on the inside of the shoe also. As far as the outsole is concerned, you do have pretty much all blue here in the forefoot. This hit of black with the Nike logo there in blue. Like I said, the clear on the outsole, you can actually see the Air unit on the inside a little bit, which is kind of cool. I really like that part about the sneaker. The little bit of white continuing through, and then right at the back of the heel, it goes to that photo blue color again. But that's pretty much it as far as the unboxing portion of this video goes, and I'll leave you to a quick on feet so you can get a better idea as to how these shoes look. Alright, here's a look at the Air Force 180 mids on feet while wearing a pair of shorts. And while they are categorized as mids, they are pretty high. Like I said, they have these very long, very large wings, which make it a much higher sneaker than you might expect it to be. especially once you see these in person and try them on. It's really bulky as well, and in this particular colorway, it's pretty vibrant. I really like the look of this shoe. I love that they have this really big Force logo embroidered on the tongue. Has this big tongue. I really wouldn't lace them up any other way than the way I have them right now, just because you don't want to cover up that logo on the tongue. I think it's one of the coolest parts of this particular shoe. And as far as wearing these with a pair of shorts goes, I think they look really, really good. So however you do want to wear these, it's kind of up to you. There's lots of colorways that have been released, so it's pretty easy to find one that you like. And that's pretty much it as far as what they look like with a pair of shorts, and move on to what they look like with a pair of pants next. With a pair of pants, the Air Force 180 mids look really good in my opinion. Like I said earlier, they are a higher cut sneaker than you might expect. These wings on the side go up really high, although it's not all that high cut in the back. I think they look really good with a pair of pants as opposed to wearing them with shorts, where I feel like they're a little bit too bulky. As far as the fit and comfort goes, they're a very comfortable pair of shoes actually, not as cushioned as you might expect. And as far as the fit goes, they're very wide all the way through. Lots of extra room in the toe box, midfoot, and heel. Again, I'm kind of surprised that this used to be a performance model. I'm not sure if the original version fit any different than this model does. But like I said, this one fits pretty wide all the way through. So as far as sizing goes, I definitely recommend going true to size. I'm wearing my usual size 9.5 here, and the fit in the length is absolutely perfect. So if you are looking for the best possible fit, I highly recommend going true to size. Give you guys a quick look at the details on this shoe. Again, depending on the colorway that you pick, they might be nubuck, they might be leather, they might be a combination of the two. This particular one is all nubuck, but again, no matter what you pick, I think they all look pretty good. They have some really nice colorways of this particular model. But that's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion goes, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my review plus on-feet video of the Nike Air Force 180 mids like I have here. Like I said, they are available in quite a few different colorways, and they don't generally sell out too quickly, but if you do see a colorway that you like, make sure you scoop it up right away, because I guarantee you it's not going to last all that long. I will have buy now links to all the currently available colorways on the review page on my website if you do want to check that out. There will be a direct link down below in the description. On that same review page, you're going to find the high quality images of this exact pair here. That'll give you a better idea as to how it actually does look in person. So go ahead and check that out if that does interest you. If you do have any questions regarding this shoe, feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know any suggestions of other shoes you guys would like to see me bring in, and I definitely will consider those and perhaps bring them in the future. If you guys could leave a like on the video as well, it would be greatly appreciated. If you did enjoy today's video and you're not subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button for some sneaker reviews, some lifestyle gear reviews. I want to bring in some watches and headphones. So if any of that does sound interesting to you, like I said, be sure to hit that subscribe button. One last thing, I have an Instagram as well. My Instagram is VujoJosh. You can go ahead and look me up. It's just like this channel name minus a 2, or again, the link can be found down below in the description. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.